Great. All for another 3 games in a break.
Tournament here on Big Odie's Ready. We're getting ready for the championship game. The Wayne County Wildcats, the Frank Hughes Lions. The third time these teams have match up this season. Wayne County winning the first two matchups, including a 1-point win on this very court here not too long ago. And so our starting lineups tonight. Frank Hughes will be wearing the road black with the scripted Frank Hughes across the chest and the gold numerals. Number 1, Weston Lineberry. Number 4, Hazen Simmons. Number 5, Devin Dicus. Number 12, Levi Tuck. And number 23, Aiden Dicus. For Wayne County, to be number 5, Will Robertson. Number 10, Logan Davis. Number 20, Sailor Skelton. Number 23, Justice Bell. And number 25, Kamen Camfield. And boy, Sailor Skelton's really come alive here of late. Sawyer scoring his 1,000th point there last Friday at Collinwood, and then having a great game last night as well.
Yeah, I heard. I think he had, 16 points last night. Really helped power the offense in that win. And I think Sailor's a real X factor because you kind of know what you're going to get from him defensively. You know he's going to rebound pretty well. He's in there. He's kind of a shot-blocking presence. But if he can give you, 12, 16 points a night, I mean, on top of what you know, you pretty well know you're going to get out of Kamen. You pretty well know what you're going to get out of Justice. You know that Logan's going to be a great facilitator. You know that Will's going to be there to make the hustle plays. And plus the guys you've got coming off the bench, I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. If Wayne County really starts to put it together here as tournament time rolls around, I'm not sure anybody wants to see them right now.
Wayne County's got plenty of talent. They got more depth than the other teams as well. When you talk about, Nate and Case Bryant coming off the bench. But Frank Hughes, 5 strong. Frank Hughes got the pedigree last year going all the way to the state finals. 3 starters back from that year's team. And then you got Hazen Simmons and Levi Tuck tied in there. They bring plenty of energy themselves. Simmons nailing 3 threes in a comeback attempt when Frank Hughes played Wayne County here. But then, of course, everything runs through Weston Lineberry, as he's number 1 for a reason, number 1 on his jersey, and then he's the number 1, the point guard. And then you got the Dicus brothers, Aiden inside, Devin, and the slasher and the three-point shooter on the outside. They present plenty of challenges as well.
Yeah, and correct me if I'm wrong, Coach, but I think Devin, didn't he top the 40-point mark or something earlier this year? I think he got in the 30s or 40s, something. I thought I saw, shout out Jaylee Warren, thought I saw her post something about that. Heard she's doing a great job teaching over there at Frank Hughes. But, yeah, Frank Hughes is going to be a handful between the Dicuses, Lineberry, good role players with the other 2 starters. My question is, can Wayne County, can you force them to be uncomfortable? Can you get some early fouls on these guys, make them play back a little bit because they don't have the depth that you have?
If there's fouls, then, yeah. We're in the air. Skelton wins the tip. It goes to Canfield. Wayne County coming our way. Canfield taking it in and gets it blocked there by Dacus as he tried to force the action. No call forthcoming.
Yeah.
Out of bounds here, and it'll stay with. And I mean, that's the type of thing, really, I mean, I know Kamen went there and drew the fouls, but I don't want the game called to where every little bump's going to be a foul.
Oh, I agree. Could that have been a foul? Yeah, probably, but, I mean.
Bell drains it right in the face of Simmons as Canfield on a kick out, and Bell staying hot there on the inbounds play.
Devin
Dacus bounce feed in the corner there to Lineberry. Lineberry with a lob inside. Bell with a help, gets a deflection, a save to Simmons. Simmons, he right there in the middle of the paint. He drains it from about 10 feet. Big answer there for Frank Hughes. Got to stay with the momentum.
Good job on the backside. Help by Justice. Just got to be a little cleaner there on the recovery. Good recovery by Lineberry to find Simmons there in the middle.
Frank Hughes staying in the 2-3. Davis with a dribble up top. Feed inside to Canfield. Canfield goes with a hook, comes out, and the rebound fought for, and off the back of Canfield comes down to Dacus.
Yeah, maybe Kamen forcing it a little bit, trying to get some contact, trying to get an early foul on Dacus. I don't hate it, but Dacus is a really imposing threat in there.
We got to see if they can get a foul. Simmons with a catch off the right side, bounce over to Dacus. Devin looks for a ball screen going left, cut off, lob into Simmons, and Simmons will lay it in. 4-3, Frank Hughes. Simmons with all four for the line. 6:40 to play in the first. Davis across midcourt. Robertson to Canfield. Canfield dumped down through the arms of Skelton out of bounds, and to Frank Hughes. Skelton, I thought that was off Skelton. He kind of looked like, did somebody from Frank Hughes touch that I didn't see?
I thought it was off Saylor as well, but maybe he saw something we didn't.
Lineberry across midcourt, matched up there with Davis. Tuck coming off a stagger off the right side, makes the catch. Feed up top to Aiden. Left wing Devin. We're going to get an illegal screen there on Simmons. And that was the story at Frank Hughes, as Frank Hughes got some baskets early and then got called for 5 or 6 illegal screens.
Yeah, Simmons just shuffling the feet a little bit. Not a lot of contact, but you've just got to stay solid as a screener.
Well, if you're Frank Hughes, you can't afford that. You got to play 5 guys, and you can't pick up fouls with illegal screens. Ball screen going left. Davis picks it up, hooks a pass to Skelton to Robertson. Shot fake on the 3, relocates. Goes to Davis, back to Robertson, jumps into 3 off the side. It rattles around, comes out. Canfield there for the rebound. Dumps a feed inside to Skelton. He lays it up with a foul on top, and they'll go to the line for an and one.
A good job of Saylor to go up through the arms of Tuck and get the finish. Great find by Kamen. As
great find.
Tried to get the big-to-big action earlier. Didn't quite get it, but got it that time.
Great find. Skelton at the stripe. Free throw rattles around and comes out. Devin Dacus pulls the rebound. 5-4 Wayne County, 5:50 to play in the first. Lineberry, right side. Ball screen going left, attacks. Takes it right down the lane line through Justice and lays it up for 2.
That's too easy. If you're going to foul him, foul him.
And Lineberry going to go to the stripe. I tell you, Weston Lineberry just puts you in a bind, night in, night out.
Yes, he does, because he's such a smart player. He knows when he's got a mismatch. He knows when he's got an advantage. Really took advantage of it that time.
And that's the free throw to complete the three-point play, and it's 7-4 Frank Hughes. Here with 5:37 to play in the first. Davis up top, 2-3 zone. Frank Hughes back and forth with Robertson. Robertson with a left-hand dribble. Up top, Canfield deep. Over to Davis. He'll step into 3 off the left side. It rattles around and comes out. Aiden Dacus pulls the rebound for Frank Hughes. To Lineberry.
I think they're going to keep screening between Lineberry and Aiden Dacus. Really force Wayne County to make a decision.
Lineberry kick over Tuck. He's open for 3, and that's going to be deep. Rebound to the corner to Devin Dacus. Lose it out of bounds, and it's going to be off Devin and to Wayne County.
And you got to get a body on some long shot, long rebound. Kind of Wayne County fortunate that they getting the ball back right here.
5:05 to play in the first. Davis will bring it up for the Cats. You got Simmons and Devin Dacus up top of this 2-3. Davis looking for a ball screen high, goes to Bell. Bell feed inside Canfield. Dump to Skelton, and another foul there on Lineberry. As Frank Hughes with 3 fouls here in the early going. If you're Coach Love, you got to be a little concerned. They're getting that high-low action on the dive.
Oh, they got that on the shot? Thought they'd get that on the floor, honestly. Okay, we'll take it.
Skelton to the stripe. Free throw rattles around and comes out.
Got to hit free throws. Game like this, two really good teams, got to make those.
Next one for Skelton, rattles in and drops. 7-6. 4:51 to play here in the first. Frank Hughes in front. Lineberry up the sideline, looks for a ball screen going left. Fakes the three, cross court Simmons. Devin in the corner. Looking to drive up top to Aiden. Shot fake, right wing. Lineberry. Lineberry steps into a three. It's in there. Front rim. Camfield claims the rebound for the Cats. They'll come away with a push. Lob up to Skelton. Skelton with a pitch back to Robertson in the corner to Davis. Davis has settled things down. Hook a pass inside, and they're going to get a foul on Aiden Dacus, and Frank Hughes with 4 fouls here in early going. That's the main storyline, is can Frank Hughes avoid the fouls? So far, no.
Yeah, the only guy to avoid a foul so far has been Devin Dacus.
Lob up top to Robertson. Feed inside Camfield to Bell. Bell jumps into a three. It's in there and good. Bell's been unconscious lately. He doesn't need any space, Saw, as you well know.
We like to see that.
9-7. Lineberry, they're going to get a carry there.
I thought we were getting an illegal screen. I was about to say, oh, that would have made it really interesting.
4:07 to play in the first. 9-7, Wayne County.
Wayne County with a pretty strong student section here tonight as well.
And they usually do, at least for the guys' games. Feed inside, Camfield turns, hesitates, scores it off the glass.
Good job, good head fake. And it was a good job by Dacus as well to just go straight up.
Well, Dacus just content to play behind and try and shot block, and Camfield took it right at him that time. Cross court pass Simmons. He'll tee up a three. It's in there and good. And it's 11-10. 3:40 to play in the first. If you're Wayne County, you feel good, though, because a lot of things have gone your way. You got the turnover on the carry. You got the illegal screen. You got the foul trouble. And you got a 1-point lead.
I think you can really be aggressive with how you attack this zone right now.
Bell back to Davis. Feed into Skelton. Skelton on a ball fake. Goes right. Lays it up and scores. Foul on Aiden Dacus.
Man, you weren't kidding. Sailor's kind of on another level offensively right now. Good take, good finish. And a big development there with the second foul. He's not coming out. I mean, you know he's not coming out.
He really can't.
No, it can't. So it's going to be really interesting to see how.
They say that's his first? I thought that was 2 on Aiden Dacus.
Well, that should be 2, yeah.
Hey, I miscalculated somewhere.
I had him on a reach earlier.
I thought it was him. Was it somebody else? They got 2 up there now, Sawyer.
Oh, okay. I was about to say now.
Devin Dacus up the sideline. Ball screen going left to Simmons. Simmons to Lineberry. Lineberry into the paint, hangs in there, leaves it short. Rebound tap. Simmons comes out of there with it. Kick up top to Dacus to Tuck. Lineberry along the corner. He'll hang in there and lay it in for 2. 14-12. 3 minutes to play here in the first. Davis back the other way. Bell, deep 3 off the left side. Front rim that time. Skelton comes away with a rebound. Kick to Camfield. His 3 from the top of the line. And it's 17-12.
And I know Frank Hughes wanted a push or over the back, but didn't really have a box out. There wasn't really anything to call there.
Simmons tees up a 3. It's in there. It rattles around and comes out. Tuck with a tap out. And over to Lineberry. And that's what Wayne County does. They get those tap outs to keep things alive all the time. Lineberry around Davis and scores it on the reverse.
He's so quick. God, he's so quick.
He's just good. He's just good.
He is. He is that.
2:15 to play in the first. 17-14 Wayne County.
Then they're going to look for a corner 3 for Justice here.
Robertson on the drive. Bell in the corner. Bell looking inside, finds Skelton high, dump down to Camfield. Camfield goes for the reverse, scores it, the foul. And who's this on?
I think they got Aiden Dacus.
Boy, that's a cheap one there if it was.
Oh, they did.
Camfield tried to avoid it. And that's 3 on Dacus, and that's going to be Tucker Staggs into the game.
Now, if you're Wayne County, you have got to capitalize. With him being out, you've got to think for a pretty good chunk of the rest of the first half.
And if you're Coach Love, you got to be irate, and he got a technical foul.
I don't think he was sitting down and got a technical.
And you got to be irate. Who got the technical?
I guess it was Coach Love. I don't know. Coach Moore is trying to but he looked pretty civil. I don't really know. I guess he said a magic word or something.
I wouldn't think Coach Love would.
I wouldn't either.
20-14 as Camfield makes the free throw, and they're just going to leave him at the line, going to forego Bell here. Canfield, the hot man, going to stay at the free throw line. And he cans it. 21-14.
If he scores too many more times, we're going to run out of room in this column.
And another one for Canfield, also good. And it's 22-14. Boy, Wayne County, you talk about the breaks. It's gone Wayne County's way here.
That last one was a cheapie.
They needed the tight whistle, and they've got the tight whistle here. The other games weren't having the tight whistle, but this one has. Bounce feed over to Robertson, shot fake, baseline, pull-up jumper, front rim, and the rebound to Lineberry. And over to Devin Dacus. 1:43 to play in the first, 22-14. And they're going to get a carry there on Devin, and that'll turn it over to Wayne County.
Boy, that's not something you see called a ton anymore, and already twice here in the first quarter on Frank Hughes. I can't say I blame their fans for being upset because it's, like I said, it's just not something you see called very much. You could argue that there's a carry on just about any dribble anymore nowadays.
Bell over to Davis. Davis ball screen going left, back to Robertson, pass fake, dump down into Canfield, out to Bell. Bell open for three, it's in there, and it's good. And it's 25-14. Wayne County on fire here in the first quarter. Lineberry into the corner. Tucks, high arcing three, it's good.
Yes.
And it's 25-17.
Good answer by Frank Hughes there.
1:04 to play here in the first, 25-17. Wayne County yet to go to the bench. This is going so good. Normally you see him go to the bench with about 3 minutes. Robertson to Davis. Davis feed into Canfield, over to Bell. Bell back to Canfield. Canfield turns with a hook, comes out, and the rebound to Lineberry. And now timeout, Frank Hughes. And Coach Love going to have to sit for the whole rest of the game there. And that could be a factor, and he seemed to be perplexed as to what was the call on that technical.
Yeah, I can't lie to you. I'm kind of right there with him. I don't know. He looked. I mean, was he upset initially? Yes, but it's when he got teed up. He was sitting down. He was looked pretty calm, and I don't know. That one kind of baffles me.
Well, Wayne County cashed it in for 2 points, and Coach Love going to have to sit the rest of the way. Boy, it's been a great first quarter for Wayne County. Foul trouble big time for Frank Hughes. And then the technical foul to boot.
Yeah. So any more fouls, which there's 40 seconds left, but any more fouls Wayne County going to be shooting to in this quarter. And
okay, nice catch there by Tuck. Tuck on a handoff to Dacus. And Dacus going to get called for a travel. As evidently he shuffled his feet. So they've had 2 carries and a travel there.
One shot here. Get a good look.
33 seconds. I don't know. I mean, I guess you take one shot, but right now you got such an advantage. You might want to have as many possessions in this case as you can.
They're going to go more of a man look? No, they're just pushing out, trying to force some action.
Up top, Davis. Wayne County going to hold for one. Series of fakes into Robertson. Now with 12 seconds, Robertson back to Davis, and Simmons kicks it, so Wayne County goes side out of bounds with 9.2.
Now you can just run a set with about the remaining amount of time.
They're going to sprint Saylor way out there. It's going to be an interesting look here. 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Davis downhill. Feed in the corner. Bell open for three at the horn. It's good.
Well, that was way too easy.
And that's going to take us to the end of one. It's Wayne County 28, Frank Hughes 17. We'll be back with second quarter action after this break. You're listening to the District 11A Basketball Tournament on Big Ody's Radio. Welcome back to the District 11A basketball tournament here on Big Oldies Radio. We're at the start of the second quarter. Frank Hughes with the ball. Lineberry to Tuck. Tuck going to shoot the three. That's going to come up short. Tucker Staggs with a rebound as it came right to him. And Staggs, Simmons, Lineberry, Tuck, and Devin Dacus. Lineberry on a drive, high off the glass and good. He probed his way around. He's trying to keep Frank Hughes in it.
Yeah, I think
28-19.
I think he knows if they're going to stay in this one, he's got to take over a little bit.
Davis with a dribble out high. Frank Hughes going wide with his own. Robertson off the right wing. Davis up top. He'll take advantage. Hanging there. Dump down Camfield. What a play by Davis.
That's such a good job by Loken to draw in the defense. Good back cut by Kamen. Just really good offense there for Wayne County.
30-19. Up top Simmons. Simmons turns the corner. Gets it poked away. Now up top to Tuck. Robertson pushes up on him. Now to Simmons. To Weston. And Lineberry works against Davis. Tucker trying to post up. Tucker Staggs trying to post up on Skelton. Dacus spins, takes it down to the rim, lays it up short, and Camfield there for the rebound.
I think Dacus anticipated a shot block attempt and just left that one short.
Davis at the top finds a trailing Camfield. Camfield spins, dumps it down Skelton. He'll lay it up for two. And Wayne County in front 32-19.
You got to keep this thing rolling if you're Wayne County.
Dacus, Devin across midcourt to Traylon Simmons. Simmons to Lineberry. Lineberry works through a ball screen, takes it in, flips it up off the glass, and scores it. But they're going to say a foul before the shot.
Yeah, I thought Justice, almost said Sailor. I thought Justice got a little handsy, but that's two on Justice, so he's got to be really careful.
Inbound to Staggs. To Lineberry, it's behind him, and we're going to get a foul. Who's this on?
It's two on Weston if it's on him.
That's going to be Wayne County ball as Lineberry dove for the ball and took the legs of Davis out. And so now that's two on Frank Hughes.
Boy, you're two studs. One with three, one with two.
32-19, Wayne County, 6:23 to play in the second. Bell with two fouls himself, dribbling up top. Davis to Robertson. Inside to Camfield. In the corner, Bell. Three-point shot. We got a flop warning here on Frank Hughes, and that was going to take the three away from Bell, but he missed one anyway.
He's missed one already. But what a look. I mean, perfect look. I mean, just the way you want to draw it up. And that's the first flop warning I've seen. I've got to watch a few games here and there, but yeah, that's the first one I've seen so far.
Robertson feed inside Camfield. Camfield spins, gets it knocked away, and they're going to get a foul from the outside there.
If this is on Weston Lineberry, I think they might call
Staggs. I think it's on Tucker Staggs.
Okay, he's looking at Staggs. Okay. I thought he might get Lineberry for the reach in, but that was right.
6:09 to play in the second. Camfield at the line for two free throws. And it rattles around and drops in. 33-19. It's going to be very difficult for Frank Hughes to hang in this one. Another one upcoming here for Camfield, and they nets that one as well.
But we know this, they're going to fight. They're going to keep clawing, and they're not just going to hand it over.
Simmons to Lineberry, or to Dacus. Now to Lineberry, or Tuck in the corner, deflected by Davis, out to Lineberry, down low to Dacus, and he lays it in as Bell just got out of the way.
Yeah, good job by Justice there, not to contest, not to risk getting that third foul.
34-21, 5:45 to play in the second. Bell with a dribble up top, Skelton at the elbow, kick over to Davis. Davis cross court to Robertson, to Skelton. Camfield shoots the three here in the corner, and they get a foul on Weston.
I thought he got him on the arm a little bit, but man,
he must have thought he got ball. That's three on Weston. Frank Hughes able to avoid the foul trouble last night, but in it massively tonight. 5:34 to play in the second. Camfield at the stripe for two.
Oh, is it two? I thought it was a three.
Well, maybe it is a three. I didn't see him hold up three. Yeah, they got two more, so it was three.
I thought he was behind the line, but I thought I knew I could have been wrong. I've been wrong before.
35-21. Next one, good. Camfield just perfect from the stripe. Getting in a groove. 36-21. And another one here for Kamen. And that one's good. And it's 37-21. The lead swells here to 16. Lineberry across midcourt. Works against Davis, takes it in. And he's going to score it again, but they're going to have a foul call out here on the perimeter before the shot, and that's another foul on Davis. Or is that one on Davis?
That's just the first on Logan. Would you kind of give him some space because you know the driver he is? I mean, I know he can knock down a shot here and there, but
well, you might get a push-off or something, too.
Yeah.
Tuck there, hand off to Lineberry. Lineberry with a low dribble, takes it to the rim, lays it up for two. And they're going to wave that one off as Lineberry scored 3 or 4 shots. Sawyer, but now we got...
I think they're going to change it and count it.
We'll see.
I think they're going to count it. Which they probably should.
Yeah, they do count it. I was going to say, Frank Hughes has had some unfortunate turn of events as they've had a few baskets waved off with fouls and then the foul trouble. And then you combine that with how well Wayne County's playing, because Wayne County's playing incredibly well, I think, right now. And that's why it's a 37-24 game is Lineberry nets that free throw.
And I'll run another one by you. Do you think about going zone because of his ability to drive it?
Maybe. They haven't played much zone this year. If you're comfortable and you practiced it, maybe. And they may do some. Feed inside Camfield is Tucker Staggs playing behind him, and Camfield just scores it off the glass.
Yeah, that's a matchup I think Wayne County's going to try to go to as much as physically possible.
Yeah, I'd say so, especially when they get it spread out like that. Lineberry with a shot fake over to Devin, back to Lineberry. They're just playing one-on-one. He takes it and lays it up, and he's just going to work. And it's 39-26. We'll see if Wayne County does adjust now because it's pretty obvious it's just the Lineberry show. Camfield with a shot fake, looking to drive. Corner Robertson. Robertson picks up the dribble up top to Davis. Logan back to Bell. Bell with a pass fake through his legs, now over to Davis. Davis to Robertson. Feed inside Camfield. Camfield hooks a pass to a cut. Skelton, he scores off the glass. Camfield in complete control tonight.
Yes, he is.
What do we call him?
Captain K-Man.
There we go. Lineberry for 3. That's going to be off the mark. Skelton there for the rebound. 41-26. Wayne County looking for more. Bell on a push. Kick to Robertson. Robertson back to Bell. Back to Robertson. Shot fake. Feed inside to Skelton. Turns the corner. Loses out of bounds. They're going to get a foul there on Staggs.
2 on him.
And that's the 4th team here in the quarter. Beavis and Butler ready to check.
First substitutions of the night for Wayne County. Which, heck, it's been going. Do you blame them for not anything up?
No, Wayne County's come out ready to play. Already 41 points, and we're just halfway through the second quarter. Wayne County to inbound, tries to find Camfield. Instead, they go high to Robertson inside to Camfield. Camfield turns into a double team, fade away from the front, knocks it in.
I think he's got it tonight, Coach.
Yeah, I think he does. I mean, it's good to see, too, because, you know, he'd just been kind of looking for some momentum. They're going to get another foul on Davis. And Davis is kind of figuring out what Frank Hughes has early is, and now you're in a little bit of a bind there with some fouls, as it's going to be hard to guard. They're going to switch it, and they're going to put Robertson on Weston. Staggs in the corner, up top to Devin. He'll shoot the 3 over the top of Camfield, front rim, and the rebound to Case Butler.
Good rebound.
To Davis. Davis looks ahead, nothing there. Wayne County by 17, 43-26. Robertson off the right side. Davis, pass fake, over here to Beavis. Beavis with a pass fake, penetrates, takes it inside, loses balance, and finds Butler. Butler to the corner to Robertson. To Beavis, now up top to Davis. We got a timeout, Wayne County here with 3:05.
I like that little discombobulated on the offensive end, and I like this. If you're Wayne County, you've just got to keep pushing this thing out, try to get this lead as much as you can going into the second half, because I don't think Frank Hughes is really a team that's built to come from behind, especially if you get this out to, keep it where it is or get it out to about 20 or so. You've really got to like your chances. And, again, you've just got to take advantage of it while Aiden Dykes is on the bench and Weston out there playing with 3 fouls. You've really got to seize this momentum right now. And, honestly, I'm not going to say you could go ahead and win it in the first half, but you can really put a good drive in that nail.
Yeah, certainly you just want to keep just keep playing. You don't want to really think about anything except just getting the best shot you can. And I think that's what they've been doing.
Somebody's got to go get the ball. There we go.
Camfield shapes up, makes the catch. There to Davis, and Campfield's elbow shot comes out. Staggs pulls down the rebound for Frank Hughes.
Force that one a little bit. Okay.
Lineberry looks to attack. Campfield works around him, lays it up for two. Just a blur, Weston Lineberry, and he's feeling like he's got to score, and every one of them's been layups.
Yep.
Davis works around the left side, picks up the dribble, tries to feed it inside. Now double team, jump pass over to Beavis. Beavis with a pass fake. Now over to Davis. Camfield at the elbow, looking to drive. Flips it up on the run. It comes out, and the rebound to Devin Dacus. Outlet to Lineberry. Weston looking to attack, gets around Beavis, and Beavis fouls him, and that's going to be the 5th foul on the Cats, and that'll put Lineberry at the line for 2. 43-28, 2:19 to play in the second.
I just think I'd go zone. I mean, cut off his driving lanes, make them prove that they can hit some perimeter shots, and really, because he's just getting to his spot at will right now.
Here comes Bell and Robertson back for Beavis and Butler. 2:19 to play in the second. Lineberry's first good, second good. Man, Weston on automatic. Davis, bounce feed over to Robertson. Robertson back to Davis. Camfield up top. Down low. Skelton wide open, and he lays it up and in. For Wayne County, just getting Frank Hughes spread out and taking advantage right at the rim. Camfield, he's got a lot of points, got a lot of assists. The captain in control.
It's just clear out for Lineberry right now. Well, there's a Dacus.
Devin Dacus lays up with a hook, and it comes up short, and the rebound to Skelton. Bell across midcourt, handoff to Davis. Feed into Camfield. Camfield down low, Skelton. Skelton going to lay it up short, gets his own rebound, hangs in there, misses again. Lineberry flies in for the rebound, dribbles his way, and then the feed back to Staggs. Ahead here to Devin Dacus. Attacking Camfield, hangs in there, scores it off the glass, and they're going to get an and one. (45-32) with 1:29 to play here in the second. Coach Frank's questioning that call. That's just one on Camfield?
Yeah.
Okay. That's not much harm done. Now free throw front rims as Dacus couldn't catch the three-point play. Robertson back to Davis. Davis to Camfield. Fake on the three at the top. Now to Robertson, wide open for three on the left side. That shot strong. Camfield taps the rebound, controls it in the corner. Bale wide open. Oh, he elected to pass it up.
Kind of surprising as well as he's been shooting.
You better know it. He must just not have felt it. Skelton with a catch. Tuck trying to poke it away. Skelton, a roll one outside of Davis. Now to Robertson. Camfield at the free throw line. He cashed it in. 47-32, 55 seconds to play here in the second. Lineberry takes it all the way to the rim and lays it up. A foul there on Skelton coming across as it came off the front of the rim. Lineberry go to the line for two. God, he's just a blur. You give him some space and you got a real problem.
Yes, he is.
Free throw up and good, 47-33. The next one also good, 47-34. Lineberry better to avoid a foul here if you're Coach Love. Camfield at the top of the key, looks to take it, dumps it down, and Lineberry at four.
You just can't do that. Oh, you just can't do that.
And here comes Wyatt McLean.
Oh, my gosh. Now he's really got to be playing. I'm not going to lie to you. So I'm not so sure that if he's going to come back out in the second half with 4 fouls, I'm not sure I wouldn't let him have a free driving lane, have somebody waiting there try to take a charge, get a cheap one. Well, why wouldn't he?
I don't know. It's front rim on the free throw for Skelton, and McLean going to check in as Lineberry's had a great night offensively, but 4 fouls. Now technical, and he's gone. That's going to be a 5th foul there as they gave him a technical foul. He was frustrated at himself, I think.
I heard something like a foot slam or something. But
he slapped the bench. And now Library's not done. 47-34. And Skelton nets the next free throw. Camfield going to come to the line for the technical. So another technical here on Frank Hughes, and Wayne County can reach the 50-point mark here in the first half. As that's up and good. 49-34.
Well, now you were just that was all your offense in the second quarter.
Yeah, and I mean, he's frustrated with himself. He knew he fouled. I don't think he's frustrated with the refs.
No, I agree.
And he gets a fifth, gets a tech.
That's tough. That is, and you hate to see that for a kid, for
the game.
Oh, for certain.
People want to see the game, and they hadn't got to see much of the game. Davis working it across midcourt, and we got a packed house in here.
Yes, we do. Frank Hughes traveling really well.
Robertson, pass to Skelton, up top to Davis, right wing to Bell. Bell with a pass fake up top, Davis. To Skelton up top, to Bell. Pass fake. Now Davis up top. Over to Robertson. To Davis up top. We got something going on here. And now we got a shot at the front of the rim. It's no good. Skelton with a putback.
Everybody stay in your seats. Everybody stay in your seats.
And we got an announcement here up top as we had action going on and a foul on Frank Hughes. And I got sidetracked there for a minute.
Some kind of altercation up there, something happening.
Frank Hughes his first.
And so Skelton's going to go to the line for 2 free throws. Skelton for 2 with 4.1. First one's way too strong. 50-34, Wayne County. And another one here upcoming for Skelton. And that one rattles around and drops in. Wayne County over the 50-point mark. McLean with 3 seconds launches from midcourt. Off the glass, no good. Our score at the half is Wayne County 52, Frank Hughes 34. We'll be back with a recap of the first half after this break. You're listening to District 11A Basketball Tournament on Big Oldies Radio. Welcome back to the District 11A basketball tournament here on Big Oldies Radio. We're at the half. Wayne County in front, 52-34. It was 28-17 after one, and now 52-34 at the half. Saul, you got the total scores.
Excuse me, Evels. Goodness gracious. We'll start with Frank Hughes. Weston Lineberry leading the way with 20. Hazen Simmons with 7. Devin Dacus with 4. And excuse me, Levi Tuck with 3. For Wayne County, Sailor Skelton with 14. Justice Bell with 12. Cayman Campfield with 25 already.
Wow. Campfield with 25, Lineberry with 20. It was going to be a pretty good duel maybe, but Lineberry done for the night with that technical foul for the 5th. Wayne County by 18 at the half, 52-34. We're back with second half after this break. You're listening to District 11A basketball tournament on Big Oldies Radio. Welcome back to the District 11A basketball tournament. Here on Big Oldies Radio, Wayne County 52, Frank Hughes 34 at the half. Weston Lineberry done for the night as he fouled out in the first half, got that fourth, and then the technical. He was frustrated with himself. He hit the bench and picked up a technical for his fifth. And, you know, Frank Hughes is frustrated as they lost Dacus to 3 fouls in the first quarter. Now they've lost Lineberry. And, of course, I think the whole gym is probably disappointed. They wanted to see these two teams go at it. You won't get that here in the second half.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's the top two teams in the district meeting in the championship game, and it's just unfortunate that it's kind of come to this. I think there's some questionable calls, you know, on Frank Hughes especially. Look, let's call it what it was. Dawkins' third foul was not a foul. I'll admit that. I'll say that. It was right here in front of us. And there's just been some ticky-tack stuff and just really unfortunate, like you said, for everybody, for the fans, for the kids.
Sawyer, you didn't miss a point. It's 51-34.
Oh.
So you didn't miss one. They changed on the score. Canfield open for three on the left side. It rattles around and comes out. Tuck there for a rebound. Davis avoids a foul there as he reached in the backcourt.
Boy, if they could have pushed that ahead, Aiden Dacus was down here all by himself.
Devin spins, goes in, lays it in for two, and then they're going to get a foul there on Davis trying to draw a charge. They wipe off the basket. That's the third time, I think, Frank Hughes has had a basket taken away with a foul out on the floor.
3 on Logan.
7:28 to play in the third. Lob in there to Devin. They've got Logan on him with 3 fouls. He spins his way in, flips up the floater. It comes out. Bale claims the rebound for the Cats. Justice on a push-up. They're going to get a carry there on Bale.
I think we might see him call some stuff to try to maybe tip the scales, you know, try to even it up a little bit. And he probably did.
I couldn't see. His back was to us. Dacus rejects a ball screen, takes it to the rim, lays it up for two. An athletic move by Devin Dacus, and it's 51-36. Devin not going to go away so quick. Davis off the right side, back to Robertson. Robertson dump into Camfield. Camfield turns, kicks it to Davis. Feed down low to Skelton. Skelton turns his way around, kick to the corner, deflected out of bounds by Simmons.
Probably got a flop warning.
They already had one flop warning.
Is it so? Like, do you get like?
Oh, we got a foul on. Oh no, it is a flop warning on Tuck.
So does like each player get a warning?
I guess.
Then it escalates after that.
I suppose. Now,
or maybe he's going to go tell them they already had one. So is it a technical?
I don't know. We're going to find out here. 6:50 to play in the third. Wayne County 51, Frank Hughes 36. It'd be the third technical on Frank Hughes if it is. No, it is a technical.
Okay, so because it was the second. Okay.
So Camfield going to go to the line for 2 free throws. So the second flop warning results in the technical foul. And so Camfield nets the free throw as he's been strong at the line tonight. And another one for Kamen. And it's good. 53-36 Wayne County ball on the side. Davis to Robertson. Robertson back to Davis. Bounce feed into Camfield. Camfield looks to maneuver, flips it up with the right hand, comes up too strong, and the rebound to Frank Hughes.
Good job by Dacus, not to pick up number 4.
Sprinting the other way, hangs in there, throws it up with a left hand, rebound to Aiden. His putback no good. Devin gets it poked away along the baseline, out of bounds off Frank Hughes at Wayne County. Frank Hughes with a couple of good looks, couldn't get it to fall.
Yeah, and Devin Dacus kind of taking the place of Weston and being the aggressor, getting the driving lane and taking advantage of it.
Bale off the left side, Camfield in the corner.
Corner 3.
Davis, Bale turning the corner. They're hanging in the air, back to Davis. High to Camfield. He goes high to get it. Bale open for 3 off the left side, and he nets it.
Gosh. 5th 3 of the night for Justice.
And he never touches rim, does he?
No, he didn't.
So, 56-36. Dacus to Tuck. Tuck over to Aiden Dacus. He'll shot fake. work it inside, and they got Saylor. Saylor fouled on the perimeter.
They did, yeah. Just a little too handsy with the defense there. Good shot fake by Aiden to get it justice in the air.
Just 2 on Saylor. 56-36, 5:52 to play in the third. Simmons to inbound. Cross-court pass here to McLean.
That's
Three-pointer high in there. No, that's way too strong. And the rebound pulled down there by Canfield. And now Davis. A giveaway to Bell. Back to Davis. They changed the call, I guess. Davis off the left side. Pass into Canfield at the elbow. Working in against Dicus. Right wing Robertson. He's open for 3. That one comes out. Simmons can't track it down.
He touched it, yeah.
And they're going to say Simmons touched it, and it's going to stay with. It's going to stay with Wayne County. Davis will go deep in the backcourt to get the pass inbounds from Robertson. 5:20 to play in the third. Wayne County by 20, 56-36. Davis stolen away there by McLean. McLean gets it stolen away by Robertson, now regains, and we're going to get a foul here on Bell, and that's his third. (56-36), the Wayne County lead. 5:12 to go in the third. And that's 3 on Bell, 3 on Davis. Dicus into Tuck. Back to Devin Dicus, leaning back for a 3 from the corner, and it's good. Frank Hughes trying to get a timeout, couldn't get it. 56-39, 5 minutes to go here in the third. Over to Robertson. Robertson into Canfield. Canfield spins, kicks down low, eludes Skelton out of bounds. And to Frank Hughes.
The easy sailor.
Well, Frank Hughes has got 3 technicals, but Wayne County hadn't got one and avoided one there. 4:50 to go here in the third, 56-39. And now we got a timeout, Frank Hughes, the 30. Looks like Perry County's joined an alliance with Frank Hughes here as they're up cheering. Yeah, Wayne County they've cashed in the 6 extra points off the technicals. And then, of course, Frank Hughes without Lineberry. And got a 17-point lead. It seems things in the crowd have calmed down. Sawyer, so that's good. As maybe we can just play a basketball game here the second half.
Yeah, hopefully so. And if I'm Coach Franks, I'm telling my guys, look, settle down a little bit. Look a little bit discombobulated. It's nothing that they haven't seen at the same zone. They're continuing to get the ball in the middle like they want. It's just you got to make a little bit smarter decision once you get it there.
Right wing Simmons. Simmons, corner McLean. He'll shoot a 3. It's in the air, front rim. The rebound to Devin Dicus. Goes up for 2, scores it, and they'll count it in an and one. And Will was signaling that there was a push-off, and they let him get away with that. 56-41 with 4:36 to go in the third, and Dicus may have pushed Will in the back, but you just don't want Wayne County to lose their poise here, Sawyer, and pick up a technical of some sort. Free throw good there by Devin Dicus, 56-42. Frank Hughes chopping it down here as it was 18 at the half. Now it's 16. Davis off the left side. Bounce feed over to Robertson. Robertson picks up the dribble into Canfield. Canfield over to Davis. Davis looks to attack, pull up, kick back to Robertson. Stolen away. Here comes Dicus. Dicus going to go behind the back. What a play. Wow. Devin Dicus, Sawyer, my goodness. And a backwards layup, and it's 56-44. Frank Hughes within 12. Holy smokes.
I told you Frank Hughes wasn't just going to mail it in, and they are certainly not doing that. And, hey, this is Wayne County's own doing. Sloppy basketball on the offensive end, letting guys get offensive boards and go back up. And you better shape up real quick, or this is going to be a dogfight that nobody was expecting, especially with all the foul trouble in the first half. And, I mean, Weston Lineberry isn't even available, but Devin Dicus is filling those shoes right now. I mean, he's got all of Frank Hughes' points so far in the third quarter, already up to 12 points, if I'm counting right, just off the top of my head. So
they've got 10 in this quarter.
Oh, 10.
He's got all 10?
Yeah.
10-4-1 for Frank Hughes to start things. A timeout for Wayne County. 4:07 to play here in the third. Wayne County with 2 with 3 fouls in Davis and Bell still on the court. Inbound to Davis deep in the backcourt. Back to Robertson, Camfield. Camfield looks to drive in on Dacus, hangs in there, gets it blocked. And Simmons with a rebound. There's a foul on Robertson.
Oh, it's just.
And that's going to be the 5th foul. That'll put Simmons at the line.
Goodness gracious.
How many's that on Will?
That's 3 on Will.
So Wayne County with 3 guys with 3 fouls. This could get it down to 10 if Simmons could make them. He struggled last night, missed 2 crucial ones. And that's that one. 56-45. 4 minutes exactly to go here in the third. The next one by Simmons. That one's too strong, and Camfield goes high for the rebound. Tuck wisely avoiding the foul. Davis trying to calm things down and walk things across midcourt. Speed dribble with the left hand, turned away. Peels back with the right, goes cross court to Robertson. Will on a drive, takes it in, flips it up off the glass, and good. How'd he find an angle? Will Robertson with a solid take there off the right side. Devin Dacus the other way. Robertson might have got away with a 4th. Aiden Dacus for 3 at the top, front rim. Bell taps it. Simmons has the rebound. Tuck to Simmons. He'll shoot a 3 from the top. That one's nowhere close. And Davis flies in for the rebound for Wayne County. Left to Robertson. There to Saylor. Skelton goes through a spin. Gets his shot blocked. Tapped out of bounds, and it's going to stay with Wayne County. So Davis to inbound underneath the Wayne County basket. Trying to find Camfield, and does. Camfield works it in with a hook, leaves it short, and Devin flies in for the rebound. He comes out there with a push ahead. Devin looks in on Will, and that's going to be a block, and that's 4 on Will. Here comes Beavis. Beavis was strong last night, Sawyer. 13 points off the bench for the Cats a night ago. 3:03 to play in the third, 58-45, the Wayne County lead. Devin Dacus. Free throw good. Robertson head to the bench with 4. Did you see a charge on that song?
No. It was a block. It's just.
You were shaking your head. I didn't know.
You can't do that. With 3 fouls right now, this situation, just giving them freebies like that.
58-47, 3:03. Frank Hughes fighting back, trying to make this a game. Bell working it across midcourt. Bounce feed into Camfield. Camfield turns, goes back to Bell, jumps into a 3. That one's too strong, but Skelton comes out there with a rebound. Outlet to Davis. And Davis is centered up with a left-hand dribble. To Beavis. Beavis with a pass fake. Works against McLean. Tries a handoff. Now finds Camfield. Camfield going to take it in, lay it up with a right hand short, and the rebound to Frank Hughes. Devin Dacus attacks. Goes to the rim. Splits 2 defenders. They're going to get a foul. He waves the shot off, but that's going to put Dacus at the line for 2. Wayne County unable to score is giving Frank Hughes these run-out opportunities. And they're able to get to the stripe here as Dacus has been aggressive going to the rim. That free throw's off the mark to the left. Or to the right. Another one for Devin. Trying to cut it to 10. And he does. 58-48. Davis to Beavis. Beavis works around McLean. Goes through a series of fakes, finds Camfield in the corner. Feed inside, stolen away. Frank Hughes with another turnover. Camfield going for a steal in the backcourt. Now Frank Hughes has numbers. Dacus goes to a cut. McLean makes a catch. Simmons open for 3 in front of the bench. And he traveled. And that'll turn it over to Wayne County. 2:03 to play in the third. 58-48, the Wayne County lead. Beavis to inbound, goes to Davis. We'll see if the fatigue factor kicks in as these teams had to play hard last night. Lob into Camfield. Goes high to catch it, shoots the 3 from the top. Front rim, Davis there for the rebound. He'll take it and score it off the right side.
Wayne County needed that.
60-48. As that miss happened to fall off in the right spot, didn't it, Sawyer?
Yes, it did.
Dacus on a fadeaway from the top. He comes up short, but McLean comes away with a rebound. Outlet to Aiden Dacus, and he'll take it in. Go up for the dipsy-do, and the shot comes out. Outlet to Skelton.
Easy.
Skelton with a 2-on run to Bell. Bell going to go up for the layup. It comes out. Skelton for the rebound. Gets it poked away, retrieves it, and gets it to Camfield. Right wing, Davis. Baseline, Bell. Bell shot too strong, and Dacus claims the rebound for Frank Hughes.
Just pull that out.
Devin looking to attack. Splits through two defenders, hangs in there, and scores it. They're just not letting Wayne County get a set defense, and it's 60-50. 1 minute to go in the third. Devin Dacus on fire here for the Lions. Lob in there to Camfield. Camfield on the take, spins, throws the hook, and scores it. Good job by Camfield to avoid the travel there when he threw on those breaks.
I thought he might have got away with the one, honestly.
Dacus to his brother Aiden. Back to Devin. Beavis trying to apply some pressure defensively, and they fouled him. And so Beavis going to get called for the foul. That'll put Dacus to the free throw line.
3 on 8.
62-50, 36.1 seconds to go here in the third. Frank Hughes having to expend a lot of energy, though, Sawyer, to get back into this. Dacus couldn't make the free throw. Another one upcoming here for Devin. And that one's good. 62-51. Wayne County with just 10 points this quarter after 52 in the first half. Beavis just shy midcourt. And now bring it across. Turn the corner and get fouled. That's just the second on Frank Hughes. And that's on McLean.
Yeah, first on him.
McLean having to play this entire quarter with Lineberry out of the game with 5 fouls. 26.6 seconds to go here in the 62-51 Wayne County. Davis to inbound. Looking, finds Skelton. Skelton loses control, finds Beavis. Camfield shot fake. Dump down to Skelton. Skelton hangs in the air, couldn't score it, but a foul on Simmons to put Skelton at the line. Good job by Saylor to keep his composure there. And that's what I was starting to get worried about Wayne County a little bit, Sawyer, was they were starting to kind of gripe about the calls, and you don't need a technical foul of any sort going the other way. Right now you've got a 6-point advantage on the scoreboard, or you got 11-point advantage on the scoreboard, 6 of that because of the techs. And Skelton falls in the first, 63-51 with 20.3 to go in the third. Another one for Skelton. And that one comes out. Camfield there for the rebound and a putback. 65 3-point play there for the Cats. Camfield's so good on the rebounds. Nice crossover there by Dacus, and he takes it all the way to the rim. Golly. Somebody woke up Devin Dacus. Pass ahead there to Skelton, and he lays it in just before the horn. Bullet-like pass from Bell. And Wayne County by 14, 67-53 after 3. We back with fourth quarter action after this break. You're listening to District 11A Basketball Tournament on Big Oldies Radio. To the District 11A Basketball Tournament here on Big Oldies Radio. We're at the start of the fourth quarter, and it's Wayne County 67, Frank Hughes 53. Frank Hughes basketball to start. Davis and Bell able to play most of that quarter with 3 fouls. Good development there for the Cats that neither picked up the fourth. But Devin Dacus coming alive for the Lions. Tuck fakes the 3, corner to McLean, hand back to Tuck. He'll shoot the 3 from the corner, comes out. Aiden Dacus there for the rebound, spins, shot up and short, and the rebound to Bell. Bell comes the other way to Davis. Davis bounce feed over to Beavis. Camfield at the top, 1-3. Instead goes to Beavis. Wayne County content to slow it down a bit.
I would take the air out of it now. If they're going to let you.
And Davis going to hold it out near midcourt, trying to force action. McLean comes out, forces Beavis to put it on the deck. Now to Camfield, up at the top, back to Beavis. 67-53, Wayne County, 7:10 to play here in the fourth. Over to Camfield, back to Beavis. Beavis back to Camfield, just Beavis and Camfield. Now Skelton on a cut, hangs in the air, lays it up short, but they're going to get a foul there on Simmons, and Skelton back to the line for two. Skelton starting to pile up some points, Sawyer.
Yeah, he is.
It's pretty much been Camfield, Bell, and Skelton, correct?
Yes, it has. Yep, the three of those guys really powering the offense. Two seniors, a junior.
Skelton at the line. First one comes out. Aiden Dacus going to race in to try and help rebound. Somebody better get over there to block out Camfield. And they sent Tuck to try and block Camfield out.
Trying to get low.
And that one comes off, and it goes right to Dacus. So he went to the right side, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
Aiden to bring it up himself.
Wayne County going zone.
Give way to his brother. Deep three there for Devin Dacus, and he nets it. And it's 67-56. Frank Hughes going to go man-to-man. And Devin pushes up on Davis and picks up the foul.
Just his second, so he can really be aggressive.
Two fouls on Frank Hughes, though, so they'll be in the bonus here before long if that rate keeps up. Frank Hughes going to call another timeout. That'll leave the lines with two. 6:39 to play in the fourth. Wayne County 67, Frank Hughes 56. As it's been the Devin Dacus show here in the second half for the Lions. How many points has he got here in the second half?
Yes, he has. He put up 16 there in the third quarter in the three now, so 19 points already in the second half.
You had Lineberry with 20 in the first half, and then Devin Dacus with 19 so far here in the second. And Frank Hughes able to get into the bonus quickly in that third quarter. Wayne County going to go zone to hopefully avoid that here in the fourth.
Yeah, and I think for Wayne County it was important. Frank Hughes did cut into the lead a little bit, but for the most part, I think he weathered the storm, got some baskets there late to kind of swing the momentum back your way a little bit, maybe get it 50-50, but got to make sure you get out because Devin Dacus is more than capable of knocking down a perimeter shot, getting to the lane, so you really got to pay attention to him. Aiden Dacus still with no points. Kind of surprising.
Well, and you got Aiden Dacus with no points. You got Lineberry with 5 fouls. You got 3 technical fouls on Frank Hughes for 6 Wayne County points, and you're up 11. That speaks something to Frank Hughes to me.
Oh, it really does.
They got a lot of heart.
Yes, they do.
Bell to inbound. Dacus trying to force an errant pass. They go to Butler. Butler a handoff to Bell. He'll turn the corner, take it to the rim, lay it up too strong. Fight for the rebound. It's out of bounds and off Wayne County to Frank Hughes.
You got to make those. Wayne County missed several bunnies there in the third quarter as well. It really could have.
Dacus going to bring it up, attack Davis. Get turned away, spin into the paint, flip up the shot, no good, get his own rebound, go up over Butler, shot no good. Camfield claims the rebound. Trying to draw fouls, none what's coming. Tuck trying to chase down Davis. Davis pitches back to Camfield.
Boy, get it inside the
He'll
case.
match up there with Dacus. Pitch over to Butler. Butler from the free throw line nets the jumper.
Case has got McLean on him. I would really look to exploit that matchup.
Devin. Bounce feed over to Simmons. Back to Devin. To Aiden. He'll shoot to 3. It's in the air, and it comes out. And Skelton battles and comes down with a rebound. Frank Hughes back to one shot and done now. As Wayne County back to the rebounding ways.
Well, Frank Hughes extending the pressure.
And lob up to Camfield. Camfield working against Aiden Dacus. Puts it on the deck. Space dribble. Goes to Bell in the corner. Bell on the drive. Throws up the floater and scores it. You got to watch that as on those little floaters. You got to make sure nobody's standing down there to take the charge. That'd be 4.
Yeah.
You got to be careful, but a nice touch as Bell always has. Wayne County calls the timeout. It's Wayne County 71-56 with 5:30 to go in the fourth. That floater's a tough shot, but a guy like Bell, I don't know if any shot's tough for Justice Bell.
Takes a great amount of touch for those kinds of shots, and kind of similar to like that push shot we saw Warren shoot a couple times earlier, that half hook as you called it. but those take, some practice time. Really got to get accustomed to the feel of it from different ranges, different angles. But Justice, we see the touch that he has from the three-point arc, and I'm kind of like you at this point. It's kind of like it might look like a tough shot to some, but no, not him for the most part.
So Frank Hughes with the basketball down 15. Devin Dicus wheeling around here. Simmons off the right side. Back up top to Devin. Right wing to Tuck. Back to Devin. Pass fake. Back to Tuck. Going to shoot the three. It's in the air, and that one's good. And it's 71-59. Frank Hughes going to apply some full court pressure, and they find Camfield. Camfield going to work it up, get a double team, pick up the dribble, and go back to Davis. Davis will speed his way across midcourt. Hang in the air, throw it out of bounds, but it's all Frank Hughes. So Davis was able to penetrate, and Frank Hughes getting a hand on to knock it out of bounds.
Yeah, I would have liked to see Logan just go up for that one.
Davis looking. Got Butler in the corner. We got an illegal screen here on Wayne County. And that'll turn it over to Frank Hughes. 5:02 to play in the fourth. Foul on Camfield.
Second on him.
Tuck will bring it up for the Lions. Back to Simmons, back to Tuck. Oh, deflected by Davis. Davis gets a hand on it. He's going to challenge at the rim. Lay it up and score it. Pick up the foul.
Good strong take by Logan. 4 on
and that
Simmons.
Makes it 73-59. Oh, yeah, and Simmons with 4. That's a problem, too. Davis at the stripe. Frank Hughes, without the service of what that was their sixth man, they got a foul on the rebound as Davis' free throw came out and Tuck came down with it as they had a person leave the program that was averaging 9 points a game off the bench. And that pushed Frank Hughes down to just 5 players. That's a tough break at that point in the season. 4:50 going to fourth. Wayne County 73, Frank Hughes 59. Simmons across midcourt to Tuck. Open for 3. He'll launch deep when that one comes out. All Cats there for the rebound, and it's Butler.
Frank Hughes just not even trying for the offensive rebound right now, really.
Well, you're kind of desperate, right? Davis a dribble against Tuck. Feed into Butler. Butler trying to get away from the defense, gets it tapped away. Davis comes out of there with it. He'll take it to the rim, lay it up short. Skelton battles for the rebound, knocked out by Frank Hughes.
Goodness gracious, there's been some missed free throws.
.424 to go in the fourth, 73-59. Camfield inbound to Davis, and a foul there on Tuck.
Just his third.
The pressure probably not quite as effective for Frank Hughes without Lineberry and his quick hands as he forces a lot of turnovers. But, man, what a turn of events right there before the half. Inbound to Davis. Davis feed into Camfield. Camfield works, spins, kicks it out. Davis elects not to shoot, hand off to Bell. Bell step through. And now found back to Camfield. Camfield loses the handle pitch ahead to Duck.
Bam time.
Hayden. And there's a dunk. Is that his first 2?
Yes, it is.
First 2 coming on a dunk. He had a nice alley-oop last night. Inbound to Camfield against the Frank Hughes pressure. And they get a foul on Dicus for his 4th as he went back down the court. And then Camfield had the head of steam. And that's going to put Camfield at the line for 2 free throws.
I don't get that one.
Yeah, I think he regrets doing that for sure. Camfield to the line. 73-61, 3:56 to go in the fourth. And that's it. Camfield earning a living here from the line tonight.
Yes, he is.
Another one here for Camfield. And that one's good. In a groove, Cayman Camfield. 75-61, 3:55 to play in the fourth. Devin looking to drive, cut off. The zone's kind of kept him from penetrating. They got McLean. He goes high off the glass. It comes out. Skelton there for the rebound.
Just clear out.
Davis working up against Tuck. Kind of gets a brush screen there from Camfield and goes back to Cayman up top. Wayne County content to run clock. Davis looking to penetrate. Oh,
that was a cheapie.
Up there on Tuck. Let's go put Davis at the line.
Oh, no. I was going to say they might be playing the foul game, see if they can get some missed free throws, but I don't know.
Davis at the line for 2, 3:31 to go in the fourth. Wayne County 75, Frank Hughes 61. And Davis couldn't make the first. That's going to get Staggs in as he'll go in for McLean. Tucker Staggs in. Davis for another. And that one comes out, and a rebound to Dacus. Wayne County going with a 3 big lineup. Butler, Skelton, and Camfield here with his zone. Back to Dacus. Dacus wanting the ball screen. Handoff there to Simmons. Simmons to Aiden Dacus. Over to Devin. Devin penetrates, slaloms his way in there, and somehow gets a reverse layup to go. My goodness.
About to move.
You better know it is. Davis back to Camfield. Camfield back to Davis.
Tuck's got to be careful.
So he got 4?
Yes, he does.
Davis finds a cutting Bell. Bell goes up for 2. It comes out on the reverse. And the rebound to Staggs. Pitch ahead here to Tuck. Tuck to Traylon Dacus. Dacus splits 2 defenders, dumps it down to Staggs. Staggs turnaround shot blocked by Skelton. And a rebound to Butler. Skelton came from nowhere to swat that away. Camfield in the corner wisely elects not to shoot and kicks it back up top to Davis. 2.5 to play. Wayne County by 12, 75-63. Tuck in the corner to Butler. Butler back to Davis. To Bell. Bell finds Camfield, who eludes Dacus. Kamen in the middle of the paint, shoots it up and crawls it in. 77-63. Devin back the other way, bounce feed over to Simmons. He'll shoot a 3 there off the left side. It's no good. Camfield claims the rebound.
Slow down.
Now Wayne County's in pretty good shape. Sawyer with less than 2 to go, up 14. Over to Davis. To Camfield on a cut. He'll lay it up for 2. And it's 7. What we got here?
I think technical attack. Come on, man.
He was going for a block, I thought. That's 5 on Dacus, and that's 4 technicals on Frank Hughes.
I mean, he slapped the backboard, but come on now.
But he was, according to what Mr. Coach Reeves has told me, as long as you're going for a block shot, you can slap the backboard. So he's evidently saying he wasn't going for a block on that. Camfield back at the line. So you're not going to have enough space to keep up with all his free throws.
No, it's been a plenty.
And that's up and good. 80-63 for Wayne County. 1:46 to play in the fourth. And another one here for Camfield. And it front rims.
Finally missed one.
It just can't be perfect, I guess.
I guess so, yeah. He's only a man.
He didn't want anybody to think he was perfect. 1:46 to play in the fourth, 80-63. Robertson back in. He'll inbound to Camfield. Back to Will.
Easy.
Will will take it, cut it to Skelton. Skelton a spin. Go up for 2. Couldn't come down with it, knocked out of bounds, and it'll go over to Frank Hughes. 80-63, 1:37 to play in the fourth.
Better get turned around.
Inbound to Devin. Devin a spin away from Davis to take it in, hang in the air, shot off the glass and good. Inbound to Bell. 80-65. And Bell trying to get it across midcourt, finds a wide open Davis there off the left side. Cross court it to Robertson. 1:19 to play in the fourth. Robertson double team, finds Bell. And Bell going to be fouled by Tuck, and that's his 5th. 80-65 here with 1:13 to play in the fourth. And that's going to get Sammy Ray into the contest. Frank Hughes look like they're going to clear it a little bit here. Free throw crawls in. Looks like Nate Lineberry's going to come in as well. As they're going to get McLean out. 81-65, Bell for another. And that one comes out. Camfield there for the rebound and a putback. 83-65. Devin on a pull-up three. It's in there and good.
Kid's unconscious.
83-68 to Bell. Bell back to Camfield. Camfield across midcourt. He'll peel back, kick it over to Bell. 50 seconds to go. And Simmons going to foul him for his fifth. And so Bell back to the free throw line. Who's Frank Hughes got left to play? McLean to go back in. As that's the third player or fourth?
That will be
It's the fourth player to foul out for Frank Hughes. Isaac Hampton in for Robertson. And Bell to the line. That's up and good. Bell for another. Here comes Case Bryant and Warren Camfield. As Bell makes that one. And they're going to get Bell and Davis.
I'm getting all my starters out.
Well, not Justice or not Kamen and Saylor. Devin across midcourt, works it in, takes it to the rim, goes for the reverse. It's off the back of one of the Wayne County players. A lob in, tracked down by Camfield. Camfield going to space dribble out near midcourt with 34 seconds and cross court it to David or to Bryant. Now to Warren Camfield. He'll go back to Camfield. Now to Bryant. Over to Warren. 22 seconds to go. Lob up to Kamen. Kamen back to Warren. 16 seconds to Skelton. Now to Hampton, back to Camfield with 10. And Camfield just going to hold it. We're going to go to a final. And our final score tonight, Wayne County 85, Frank Hughes 68. We'll be back with a recap as well as the presentation of awards after this. You're listening to the District 11A Basketball Championship on Oh, 30's all. Welcome back to the District 11A Basketball Championship here on Big Odie's Radio at Wayne County High School in the side of a Wayne County victory here as they're once again district champs, repeating that from last year as Wayne County defeats Frank Hughes 85-68. It was 28-17 after one, 52-34 Wayne County at the half, 67-53 after three. And Wayne County in control pretty much from that midway through the first quarter on, Sawyer.
Yeah, they really were. But, hey, hats off to Frank Hughes.
Absolutely.
I mean, with all the foul trouble, questionable calls, I mean, it would have been real easy for those kids to just kind of hang it up, mail it in, but they absolutely did not. They gave Wayne County everything they had, shorthanded with everything going against them to an extent, so I can't commend that group enough. They for a second there, I really thought this thing's about to get really, really dicey, really close, and that's just a group of guys playing really hard for a coach that they respect, appreciate, and they're so well coached with Coach Love. He's got a great basketball mind, got a great group of kids from what I can tell too. So just hated to see how some of the things played out the way they did, but in the end, happy for Wayne County to be coming away with another district championship.
Wayne County played very, very well tonight. They were well prepared, played one of the better games I've seen this year. They're getting the trophy now for the all-seasonal right now, so they'll get some pictures there, Sawyer, and you can get the totals for us.
Yeah, so starting with Frank Hughes, Weston Lineberry with 20, Hayes and Simmons with 8, Devin Dykes with 30 after only having 4 in the first half.
Wow.
Levi Tuck with 6 and Aiden Dykes with just 2, but on that thunderous dunk there in the fourth quarter, and that was quite the throwdown. And then going over to Wayne County, we've got Will Robertson with 2, Logan Davis with 4, Sailor Skelton with 17, Justice Bell with 20, Case Butler with 2, and Cayman Campfield, big 40 points for the Cats tonight. Didn't really seem like he got 40, but
so many of them at the line.
yeah, he made a living at the charity stripe. Well, I'll let you talk for a minute, but I'm going to count up all these free throws that Cayman shot.
Well, the Wayne County Wildcats getting their picture made with a gold ball for winning the seasonal trophy. They'll also get the tournament #1 plaque as well.
Yeah.
And now we're going to get the all-seasonal team, Sawyer. So as you count, I'll get the salt.
Cayman,
Jake Mercer, Sawyer, for Perry County on the all-seasonal team. Okay, what you got, buddy?
Cayman 15 of 16 from the line
Wow.
tonight. That's pretty impressive. And the only one he missed was the very last one he shot.
Hey, just like I say, just didn't want to be perfect.
No.
40 points a good night. I
had an old coach, old baseball coach, tell me one time. He said, "Guys, there was only one perfect person to live on this earth, and he left a long time ago."
So Jake Mercer coming to get his all-seasonal award. We got more to come. Let's see who we got next.
Well deserved for Mercer.
Devin Dacus from Frank Hughes.
Was it Aiden or Devin?
Oh, it's Aiden. You're right.
Names kind of sound similar when you hear them over the PA sometimes.
I'm glad you can hear better than me.
According to my wife, I struggle with hearing sometimes.
Sailor Skelton from Wayne County, named to the all-seasonal team.
From Perry County High School,
Colton Peevahouse from Perry County. Wayne County be hosting a regional Saturday night. Landon Warren from Perry County. Wayne County be hosting the #4 seed from District 11. We don't know who that is yet, as they'll finish up next week.
What about District 12?
Yeah, District 12. We're District 11. So
for years we were District
that's true.
12, though. I
we
still
play
struggle
District
with
11.
that.
And so then the girls will play Friday night, hosting the region.
Both games here.
Both games will be here. Don't know the start time. Sometimes it's 6, sometimes it's 7. A lot of times on Saturday it's for sure 6, except last year it was a day game, as you recall.
Yeah.
Sawyer was like 1 o'clock.
The guys played against Big Sandy last year.
Weston Lineberry from Frank Hughes.
You may know, is there a chance that the guys and girls could play the same school, like the girls and boys from the same school? Do you know that bracket?
I don't know that bracket.
And I asked because obviously if they were playing the same school, they could play both games in one night, kind of like just a regular nonchalant night of games. But neither one of us knows the bracket. So
Kenner Haston from Perry County.
From Wayne County High School, Justice Bell.
Justice Bell from Wayne County.
From Frank Hughes, Devin Dacus.
Devin Dacus from Frank Hughes.
Well, it's quite a trio that Frank Hughes has, and both Dacus and Lineberry and heck, all these guys, obviously, that are being called out right now.
District MVP, Cayman Campfield,
The captain
from Wayne County. And that's your all-tournament team. So Jake Mercer from Perry County, Aiden Dacus from Frank Hughes, Sailor Skelton from Wayne County, Colton Peevahouse from Perry County, Landon Warren from Perry County, Weston Lineberry from Frank Hughes, Kenner Haston from Perry County, Justice Bell from Wayne County, Devin Dacus from Frank Hughes, and MVP Cayman Campfield from Wayne County. Sorry, we went off the air before I realized when we were doing the girls that they were going to name an all-tournament team, so I'll get to that. Addie Music made the all-tournament team from Frank Hughes, Ellie Blaylock from Collinwood, Elena Thornton from Perry County, Lou Prater from Wayne County, Kaylee Bird from Perry County, Presley Daniel from Wayne County, and the MVP of the tournament, Blair Bogus from Wayne County. Bogus, 4-time MVP there, the seasonal for Wayne County. And the runner-up trophy now for the tournament going to Frank Hughes. Frank Hughes will be seeded #2, so it'll be Frank Hughes playing the #3 from District 12. And then, of course, Perry County will play, or Frank Hughes will play the #3 from District 12. Perry County will play the #3, and Collinwood will play the #1. So Frank Hughes, should they win that opening round next Saturday, would play here on Tuesday night against the winner of the Collinwood game, the 4-1. That would be Collinwood against either McEwen or like McKenzie. And so Wayne County in the 1 spot will be playing the 4 seed from the other district, which somebody was telling me earlier it was likely to be Brewston. I don't have that confirmed. And then they would play the winner of Perry County against the number 2 seed. So it could be Wayne County against Perry County again in the semifinals due to Wayne County's win tonight. Wayne County coming out to get the trophy here for winning the tournament. So it could be Wayne County, Perry County for a 3rd time in the region semifinals if you look ahead that far. And, of course, what a matchup that would be as Perry County beat Wayne County there in Linden, and the Cats were able to win in overtime here. That'd be a little bit different than last year when Wayne County went up there and beat Houston County on its own floor. Wayne County played an excellent game that night.
Yeah, that driving to Houston County a couple days, that was no fun.
4 straight nights. That wasn't just a couple.
That was rough.
4 straight nights. Now we'll get to the all-tournament team here for the guys, Sawyer. Sawyer's been great working with you again.
Just like old times.
I know you're not in from Columbia all the time, but glad that it worked out this time.
Yeah, for sure. Got a free weekend. Hadn't got to watch the guys or girls play in person. We got here about halfway through the 2nd quarter of the girls' game. Got to watch most of that, and obviously got to watch these last 2 games. It was really good. I like kind of the renovations that they've made to the gym, kind of painting these top walls, kind of making it a little bit darker up top, and just makes it look better. I think they painted the walls too, and got new boards for the 1,000-point scorers, the
2,000-point board,
2,000-point board, which there'll be a name added here after this year when Blair goes up there.
I think, or maybe already up there.
I think I thought I saw it. I thought it was just Susan and Molly up there as of now.
All right, here we go for the all-tournament team. We got Harrison Rich from Collinwood, Sailor Skelton from Wayne County, Colton Peevouse from Perry County. Frank Hughes, 68. I'm David Hayes. I've been with Barry Miller. I've also been with Sawyer Turnbow, and I'd like to say thanks to David Lowe and Dennis Brewer back in the studio, John Harper for running things, YouTube side of the broadcast, as well as Charlie Carlin Davis for handling our first game tonight. We'll be with you again next Friday for the opening round of the Girls Region Tournament pregame show. We'll begin either 5:50 or 6:50 on Big Oldies Radio and WCHS Sports on YouTube.com. You've been listening to District 11A Basketball Tournament on Big Oldies Radio. All right, see you, man. Bye.